Hello everyone, I welcome you to another lecture on biochemistry. So here we are going to see about the most commonly asked topic, that is the TCA cycle. I will tell you how to remember the cycle and with a little bit understanding about the enzymes. There is a mnemonic to remember the TCA cycle. The mnemonic is, can I keep selling salads for money, officer? Fine. So this is the mnemonic. So C stands for citrate, I stands for isocitrate, K stands for α-ketoglutarate, yes, the two S stands for succinyl-CoA, succinate, and F stands for fumarate, M for malate, and O for officer. So this is this mnemonic. Sometimes we might tend to forget one or two the enzymes in that order. So therefore this mnemonic helps to remember it. Let's see in detail how the TCA cycle works. The starting point of this TCA cycle is the acetyl-CoA. Acetyl-CoA is the byproduct of this glycolysis, amino acids and fatty acids. So whatever breakdown, whatever macromolecules are broken down, it is finally broken down into this 2-carbon compound, that is the acetyl-CoA, which is the starting step of this citric acid cycle. Acetyl-CoA will now combine with oxaloacetate to form citrate. So citrate, the name itself is a citric acid cycle, isn't it? So the first product will be citrate, and the enzyme that forms this is the citrate synthase. It is as simple as that. So this is the C that stands for now in our mnemonic, which stands for citrate. The next word is can I is isocitrate. Isocitrate is formed by the aconitase. Maybe you can remember like this is a cone artist will rearrange the citrate so that it forms isocitrate. That is another clue to remember aconitase. Aconitase is the enzyme which converts the citrate to isocitrate. Now can I keep, so K is nothing but alpha-ketoglutarate. So to form this alpha-ketoglutarate, one should remember that the enzyme dehydrogenase is involved in it, which is isocitrate dehydrogenase. This dehydrogenase enzyme, any enzyme with the suffix dehydrogenase, will result in the production of a hydrogen which will convert NAD to NADH. So therefore NADH will be released, and the dehydrogenase will also release one carbon as carbon dioxide. So this is the general rule. Now alpha ketoglutarate, can I keep selling? So there are two S. First one is a selling, that is the succinyl-CoA. Now the enzyme which forms the succinyl-CoA is again another dehydrogenase, now with the similar with the name alpha-ketoglutarate dehydrogenase. So again, since we have this dehydrogenase, the hydrogen is released in the form of NADH, and carbon dioxide is also released in this step 2. Now succinyl-CoA will then be converted to another S is the succinate. But to form succinate, the enzyme is a succinyl-CoA synthetase. Sometimes students might ask us like succinyl-CoA is not formed. From succinyl-CoA, succinate is only formed. Then why should it be called a succinyl-CoA synthetase? This is because this is a reverse reaction too. From succinate, succinyl-CoA can also be formed with this same enzyme. When it was initially discovered, it was discovered in this format, like succinate forming succinyl-CoA. So therefore this reaction, the enzyme is named as succinyl-CoA synthetase, which stays true till date. So therefore even though succinate is formed, succinyl-CoA is the enzyme which forms that. And another important rule that one should remember is that any enzyme with the name synthetase will be releasing energy in the form of ATP or GTP. So here it is releasing GTP. Now what is the mnemonic which we have seen? Can I keep CIK selling salads? Yes, for my, so F stands for fumarate. So now this enzyme is succinate dehydrogenase. So as already stated, dehydrogenase will be releasing one hydrogen, isn't it? So here that hydrogen is converting FAD to FADH2. The enzyme, so the cofactor is vitamin B2 is the cofactor here. Fumarate, once it is formed, it will be forming, can I keep selling Salads for money. M stands for malate. So this is by the enzyme fumarase. So this is quite simple. So fumarate is degraded, therefore fumarase, and in this step water is released. Malate now regenerates the oxaloacetate by the enzyme malate dehydrogenase. So dehydrogenase will be releasing a hydrogen in the form of NADH. So therefore in the TCA cycle we have 3 NADH and 1 FADH being formed. So what are the key players in the TCA cycle? Acetyl-CoA is the one which initiates the cycle. Citrate synthase is the one which catalyzes the first reaction. And NADH and FADH2 are also produced during this TCA cycle. So, and the starting cycle is the synthase is the one which starts the cycle, because that's how the citrate is the name of the cycle, and that is the one which is formed one. So therefore citrate synthase is the one which starts the cycle. And to remember the next enzyme aconitase, one can remember like a cone artist rearranges a citrate, because it converts a citrate to isocitrate through dehydration hydration. So this is the enzyme. And isocitrate dehydrogenase is like isocitrate loses a carbon which will be released as carbon dioxide. Then we have another α-ketoglutarate dehydrogenase which will also be releasing carbon, and therefore another carbon dioxide is out. Then succinyl-CoA synthetase will switch succinate with energy because it has a name synthetase in it. So it can produce either GTP or ATP. Again succinate dehydrogenase, which is that which sucks electrons into FADH2. So therefore converting succinate to fumarate. Then fumarase will hydrate to make malate, and malate dehydrogenase makes the cycle reset by regenerating oxaloacetate and thereby completing the cycle. So this is a quick association. Succinyl-CoA synthetase will produce energy. That is one thing which one has to remember, in the form of GTP or ATP. And dehydrogenases will remove carbon dioxide and it will make NADH. And there are unique enzymes like aconitase is the one which rearranges citrate, and fumarase is the one which adds water, and malate dehydrogenase is the final enzyme which resets the cycle. Thank you for listening all this while. I am happy that you have come to the end of the slide. I hope this is helpful to you. If you have any questions, you can write to me. I am more than happy to clear all your doubts. I have an announcement for you. I am starting my mentoring lessons for medical graduates and USMLE aspirants. If you like my videos and if you like the way I teach, you can sign up for my mentoring class. I can't wait to see you succeed. Thank you. Have a good day.